Hey everybody, it's Crazy with Crazy Gaming, and this is another episode 2 of JUNKPUNK. This is, as you can see, I've been busy doing stuff, and well, maybe you can't, and you won't notice until we move up towards our base up there. But I've been cleaning this area up of materials that I needed as I needed, using the new industrial laser. This whole area was just completely filled with materials. Same thing down below there. There's still some scraps down there that the laser didn't get. But I've been busy, so I didn't have time to clean it up. But I could clean that up as well with it. Anyhow, so we're making our way back. We have been really busy. We are pretty close to having all the plants done. I did build the base up a little bit so that I could make storage for stuff, and I made a couple of factory lines here to construct some things. We got some power installed. We've been growing things in our little growing area here. We should be getting pretty close to being done with that. And then right now we're almost finished with the tech key. We need, I think it's 80 of these. This is the basic processor. We need 100 actually. So we need 100 of these. This is probably out of all the recipes for all the parts, the motors and all that stuff, this one has the most variety of stuff that's necessary to complete it. We actually don't need these. We actually need the other ones, the resistors, and I believe I have some over there in storage. But for right now, I'm going to load all this rare metal scrap that I got, because we need to make a bunch of I think it's aluminum that we need. I think we need to make a bunch of aluminum, and so it's the recipe we're doing. Yeah, it's the aluminum. We'll let this build up for a minute. And in the meantime, we'll go over here. I'm going to grab these resistors. We'll bring those down there to the constructor so it can use them to make the basic processors. Alright, so we also need the pure silicone. I thought I was making those. I don't know what happened. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so we got plenty of those. And now we're just going to make the aluminum, which is the one part we're missing. And let's kick this off so we can get it going. We're going to let this build up for a minute as well. I want to shut it off so that it can build up some material so I can pump it out a little faster. Now I like to run back here and grab this stuff because it seems like it's a slow transition from that machine to the next one out of the drill. I like to bring it up here, and I'll just run back here every once in a while and check. And sometimes it'll build up 200-300 of them back in this machine because these are slow, the belts are slow. shut this off. Same thing with this. Alright. Let's see where we're at here. So we need 100 of those, and that's not going to be... It'll take a little bit to get that far. Build up that much. Alright, let's let them loose and we can start making these things. Now, I didn't pay attention. It may make more than one at a time. So, well, it's going to make them 5 at a time. So we should get that 100 pretty quickly once this aluminum builds up. What did we run out of? Something ran short. Okay, so this takes pure silicon. We got plenty of that. We got gold. Oh, it's the resistors we ran out of. See what it takes to make that. See if we can make a couple real quick. It's not going to be enough. So we're going to probably need to make some of those. Alright. We're halfway there. Yeah, we're out. Again. Alright, so for the resistors we're missing copper. So let's go ahead and make some copper real quick. We can make that with this here. We have a ton of this scrap shredded, which will make the copper. We'll just set this line up real quick. We don't even need this machine. We'll be loading that right in here. And hopefully that won't take too long. While that's doing all that, let's run over here and see where our plants are. Let's get some of this stuff out of our bags, out of our backpack. When I'm dumping things in a hurry, I come down here to this last container and I can just go boom, 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 dump all this stuff out. Now I can run back over here and pick up all the plants. And as you can see, it's pretty dark. There comes some light. I mean, sometimes the dark is a hindrance, but I just try not to allow it to get to me too much. And it seems like it cycles away pretty quickly. Not real fast, but it isn't around very long. We get these spots during the night when it's just super dark. You can't see outside any better than you can see inside. So I can understand people's frustration, but and the last, I think, of this planting. Alright, so let's run over there and grab that copper. Should be a few in there. There we go. Now we can make some more of those resistors. And hopefully we can finish this off. I think that'll do it. Let's see if we can finish it. That should do it. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. So let's take all these up. I think we still have to grow some more plants to get everything finished, but we're pretty close. I want to transition in this video from this tower to the other, to the new one. We should be able to get the tech key right now, though. But yeah, I've been busy. Because this monolith here and unlocking these keys, these two keys, it's pretty monotonous. You get a lot of just hunting down scrap and moving the laser around. I've also been lugging a container around with me to make it a little easier, and running back and forth from that to this. Now it's saying activate the constructor, so we'll activate it. And now we can take the key. And that one's done. And let's see where we're at on this one. Yeah, I think we're going to have some more growing to do. So we're going to need 6 more plants for each to complete that, and to get those we're going to have to go upstairs. I'm going to stay up here till I get all 6 for each, and then I'll just edit the video. It's going to get boring, obviously. Let me get these real quick. More changes. Ooh, barely made it. We're at 4, we only need 2 more of each. Then we have to go plant those, of course, and wait for them to grow. So as soon as we get through this 5 minutes, I'll go ahead and come back. Okay, we're back. Now we have all the plants we need to finish it. I'm going to take the elevator up to the top floor and activate the tech key. That's activated. Now we're going to head on down. And we'll plant the plants, and then, whoops, ran out of gas. It does a little temporary charge when you forget to charge up, which is kind of nice. And we'll speed through the growth process so we don't have to wait for that. And this should only fill half our beds because there's 6 of each, and there's 6 slots in each one. Too short, I don't know. Would have been 6 of each one. Wow, these are growing. Yeah, that's why. All right. All right, so the rest of these are going to be growing. I'm going to put her on time lapse so you can watch them grow. And there you have it. We'll collect all this. Okay, hopefully our numbers are right and we should hit 40 on all plants, which would unlock the key, which would force us to activate this machine and allow us to move on to the second monolith. And it's instructing us to activate the key. I'll grab the key. And then we'll go up and activate it. Which should set off quite the hubbub. Then we go over here. There's the big red button.
Atmospheric stabilizers ready to fire at your command.
There go the fans. blowing atmosphere out from the tubes at the bottom. And the sky should go from orange to gray and then to a bluish hue, I think, if I remember right. As you can see, it's pushing stuff out into the atmosphere.
Well done, Leaf Unit. Despite lower than usual odds of success, you have completed your task adequately. Meet me at the NWR Biolab. I have marked my location on your map. When you are nearby, I shall launch the biolab's Acker shell.
We're gonna want all this stuff.
Please keep a safe distance to avoid being destroyed. Launching in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition.
There he goes. And that's where we need to go.
Thrusters nominal. Max Q.
And it's going. So we'll head over there to the new Monolith, which is right there, the Capitol Records.
Launch successful. You may now enter.
And we shall. As you can see, I did quite a bit of clearing out here. We have a little bit of a run to get over there, but it's not too bad. I want to do something before we go over there, though. I almost forgot. It will make it easier. That's good. I'm going to hit the map button. And it'll allow us to mark where this place is. I think the right click is green. Yes. So that will afford us to find our way back over here through all the junk and stuff, because it can get a little confusing. So that building that ship is flying over right now, it looks like it kind of reminds me, well, its base is really wide, but that circular framework kind of reminds me of the Capitol Records building in downtown LA. But that's where we're headed. What do we got here? Oh, we got paints, but I can't pick them up because my bags are full. So we'll have to come back over here in this unique looking deboo whacker. Let's see if we can find our way through this scrap, maybe. Wow. A lot of scrap. We'll be clearing this out, I'm sure. There we go. So that's a cool looking building. At least the ramp isn't broken. Bridge, whatever you want to call it. This one looks a lot cooler than the other one.
Welcome to the NWR Biolab and Refinery.
Wow.
Here we will enrich the planet's surface to begin the process of planting planet-wide vegetation. I have calculated the water cycle is beginning to self-clean and the ocean's acidity level is dropping. We will have to do more in time. However, this is acceptable progress for now. We will need 3 main chemicals in order to proceed with this stage of terraforming: nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. You will need to create enough of these materials to begin fertilization of the planet's surface. Once we have achieved these goals, I can commence the pumping process. As you have probably seen, there are other parties on this planet interested in exploiting it to their own gain. Sooner or later we will have to stop them if we are able to complete our mission. Your memory core is badly damaged. Updating memory core. You now have access to more NWR technology.
I'm out of juice. That can't be good. Should have charged my battery. Forgot. Too excited. Okay, so this place is pretty cool. It's a lot different than the other one. Let's see where this elevator goes. Seems to keep going up and up. Oh, there it goes. It'll give me a little bit of juice. Well, I'm definitely going to need to fix that. Oh, what is this? Oh, okay, so you got to fill all those piles first. This must be where you activate the thing from. I don't see any other elevators in here, so this must be the highest point. Follow the elevator down. Yeah, somebody put in work on this one. It sure is nice. Update. System save, I guess. Alright, so he said the NWR was activated for us now. Let's tab that now. Yep, now it's all, we can see everything in it. Pretty cool. So the first thing I noticed that there's no instructions, but the first thing they had us do when we first started the game last time was build a bench. So is that what we can do? Because I don't have any of these alloy things. Platinum ingot 10. Ooh, that's not good. I don't have any platinum. So, hence the reason we marked our map, so we can get back to where we were and use our machines to make the platinum. We're obviously going to need to do that. Hopefully we have enough juice to see our way back. I'm going to run this way a little farther to see if we can find a clearer area to go around. Lots of junk here, though. Yep. See what it requires to make platinum. Platinum scraps, rare metal shredded. Okay. Let's charge up before we die again. I don't think we have any more rare metal. I'll have to go fetch the industrial laser. I'll set up machines to make it. All we need is 10, I believe. That's correct, so it won't take a whole lot, I hope. Alright. I believe I left it. There's a container, but I think it's full of electronics, not rare metals. But I'll look in it just in case. Ah, there's some rare metals in there. I'm going to park a bunch of this stuff in here. I've got a ton of aluminum, but it's going to come in handy over there. Park the gold in here as well. Take these electronics. Let's see if we can find some more. I think my rare metals, I mean, is what we're looking for. And I think that's some right across over there. Although I don't have my laser, I think I left the parts for it at the base. Is this rare metals? Yes, it is. Okay, so I'm gonna pick those ingots back up. We'll take them up and store them at the base, and we will come back with our laser. We'll mine through that. Now, I failed to let people know that the one thing about the laser is it does not collect the oddball stuff. In other words, it only collects the ore. It does not collect like these things or any of the other stuff that you would get in a pile if you manually do it. So that being said, when you're trying to come up on stuff, you can manually do it. But if you need nothing but the ore, then using the laser is the only way. You know, and it does not. Is that? Oh, okay. It does not. It will. It doesn't. All it gets is it just clears it out, and it's pure ore that you get. There's no oddball stuff in it like the processors and all that kind of stuff. Or other ores either. It's just strictly whatever ore it says it is. When we take the laser back over there to the rare metals pile, that's all it will mine, it won't pick up anything else, which is good because it gives you more of the ore and that you would not get as much of it if you manually mine it. Time for the light again. That's the. All right, so let's find a good spot for this. We'll start here, I guess. Machines. Let's rotate this guy around and get him in the position we want. Do the power. Do the connector. There we go. Let's put him on auto rotate. Step back and see what he's hitting. You may need to lower that a little bit, but I'm going to let him hit the high stuff first. Oh, look at that. We're getting lightning storms now. Hopefully we won't get struck by lightning. One way you can tell if he's still collecting. Like he's picking up some plastics too. Alright, so let's put ourselves in a better position so we can adjust him. He'll be hitting more. So we want him a little bit lower than that. We're going to adjust the laser down. I'm going to move it back to that side. Put him on rotate. Back up. Wow, now it's really dark. This is what they're talking about. It's really hard to see where you're at. But we have the lightning storms now, so that helps. It lights things up. So we can kind of see. So it's auto-saving. And I think that might be what happened. It may have choked when it was auto-saving. So let's see how we're doing. We're doing pretty good. Let's move this stuff to the bottom. But yeah, that lightning looks pretty cool. So we probably have enough now to be able to make them platinum bars, but I want to make sure, so I want to get this scrap. I'm going to help it along. By making sure he's hitting it. can take all this back. I don't think we're going to have enough room to take our machine back. Huh. It looks like we were able to carry it all. What do you know? Alright, let's head on back. We can go make them platinum bars, and then we can head back to the new Monolith and begin that journey. Now, this next one, this next progression that we're going to do, like I said, I spent some hours and played it, and to go over to the new Monolith to kind of see what it was about. I didn't spend a whole lot of time on it, but it can be very confusing. It doesn't offer a lot of information, and it didn't set up any quests. It basically tells you what you need to do inside the building. You need to supply those three materials, the phosphorus, and all the other stuff, the other two. And you're going to be mining stuff and processing stuff to get to that point. There are a ton of... We set this up for that? Or do we set it up on this one? I don't remember. This is that's aluminum. We want to do the platinum. We need to make this do platinum. We're going to need a minimum of 10 of them, but we're going to end up with more if we want. Rare metals, that's right. But I'm thinking it takes a lot of this to make one. So I'm going to go back over here and take a look. Yeah, it's 4 for one scrap, and then the bar is probably 2 scrap. Okay, so, you know, it's a costly project. But we'll get there. Let's fire this thing up. I'm gonna go get rid of the other stuff out of my... We are gonna need this definitely, these for sure, probably some of the copper, maybe some of the gold. I'm not sure about the gold and the copper. We'll leave those here. We definitely don't need this stuff. Well, maybe we do. I just want to be able to make I want to utilize the industrial laser when we get over there. There's one. Let's see if it's got a build up yet. Yep, it does. We'll grab those. Inject those. See if we can't help it get to 10 real quick. We're at 11, so we're gonna turn everything off. We don't want to just keep making them because I don't know that we'll need them. So we'll shut that off. We'll shut this down. This guy gets shut off. Okay, so we have our 10 platinum bars. We actually have 16. Alright, we've got room for one more thing, and I think we'll take another aluminum bar. And then, do we have any... We do. Alright, so I'm going to do something real fast before we go over there real quick. I am going to make room, moving this stuff out real quick, so that I can grab these, or I don't even need those. Put these here. I'm going to set this up, this run here up. This doesn't need to be on. I want this to do steel scrap. Let's make steel ingots. I just want to let it run and make those ingots while we run back over to the other place. Let's grab our stuff that we stashed. Because what I learned is the aluminum and the steel bars get used the most of anything. Should I grab the steel bars? Where did we put them? We didn't put them in here. I gotta put these back. Yeah, put them over here. So I want to grab these. We really don't need the rare wraps either. Maybe we'll dump these here. We don't need these. This or this. Or this. Oh yes we do. What am I doing? Now I'm putting all the stuff back that I need again. I don't need that. We do need these. We need this. We need this. Check something real quick. Grab steel. I thought I just grabbed a bunch of it. Oh, that's rare metal. Steel scrap. We don't need the rare metal. Okay, so we have everything we need to make our laser. Let's head on over. Grab these real quick. Here we go. Alrighty. Now the plan is to get over there and build the bench. Maybe set up some foundations. Where are we at? Oh, we don't want to go the wrong way. And set up some foundations. And whatnot, and look at some of the recipes to kind of figure out what we need to do. And we will, one of the things we're going to need to do is build us a charging station. Oh, we have some paints, purple, pink, and orange. I'm thinking we're gonna try the purple. Whoa, what's the orange look like? It looks orange. What about the pink? Can't really tell. I think we could just leave the purple on for right now. Forgot about that other way we could have went. There we go. Look at this huge flat area right here. Just make an awesome base. Right now we're gonna go up here in this little flat area right here, and this is where we'll start. Let's make our bench. Go to the NWR. Flare. Bench. Boom. Alright. Let's see what it offers. See, steel and aluminum ingots is what you need to make these things. And we need a bunch of them. Alright, let's see if we can build some sort of foundation. Maybe. There we go. And how do we want to orient this? I think this will be good. Oh, nice. Look at that. Thinking 3 wide. Yep, we're out. First thing we're gonna do is put this up here. Go back to the player, back to the bench. Let's find a place to put it. How about in that corner right there? Alright. Let's see if we can make some more of these. So we can finish this. Okay. Oh, we're gonna need to make that too. Electronics 5, okay. Let's just finish getting this part done. No, that's not right. Alright. Can we make the electronics? 2 copper. The only thing we don't have. We didn't bring any copper. But hold your horses. Can we use our old bench over here? Well, just trying to find a place to put this where it's not going to get in the way of anything. Put it right there. Alright, we might be able to make our own copper. I wonder if it has to be a bar. Yep, it does. And we don't have a way of doing that. We don't have a smelter. Alright, let's look at the machinery real quick. The NWR machinery. Now this is an auto foundry. 10 alloy and 6 gears. Now let's see if we might be able to make that. Let's see. We have 6 alloy. Oh, we have 10 now. And then we need... How many gears did it say? 6 gears. And what does a gear take? 2 auxiliary, 2 alloy. So that's going to eat up the alloy. We need how many again? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's 10. Whoa. Went a little crazy with that. Now we're going to have 10 of those. We only needed 6. We need 10 of these. I don't know if we have enough left to do 10. And we did. Because if we can create the foundry, we can. Oh, we have to power the damn thing, though. We don't have any power. Let's see if we can set this thing up. Where's the power button? Let's put it this way. And let's just set this thing on here. We can get it on there. So we have it. It's hanging off. But we can't do anything with it because we don't have any power. Oh, 20 alloy. 5 gears and 10 electronics. So, yeah. Farming, nothing. Water, nothing. Items, nothing. Connections, we have a bunch. We have a modern belt, faster belt, and a medium belt. So they have a wide belt and a medium belt. Belt splitter, belt merger, and of course power cable. I don't know if there's anything else. I don't think there is. Alright, what about machines? Forge, fabricator, assembler, drone pad, drone factory. That's going to be interesting. Anything else? Oh yeah. Air extractor. Ground extractor. This must be for mining. ground node extraction machine for resources such as potassium and sand. So yeah, it's like a ground miner. A refinery, purification and refining plant uses advanced filters. A crusher, powerful crushing machine used in industrial ore crushing. And a super compressor, high pressure machinery for production of high-tech chemical vials. More? No. So there's the recharge station. We built the bench. Tower container, large 30 slots container with medium built inputs and outputs. So this must replace the container. Uplink station, used to teleport to other uplink stations. Okay, so basically what this means is we can put one of these up here and one of these at our base, and we can travel between our old base and this base like in the blink of an eye. So that's real nice. We're going to have to get that together as soon as we can. And here's the base pieces, basically the same as the scrap was, you know, a 2x2 block and then just a single block. These are the walls, they have pillars, floor, doorway, another wall, another pillar, a different floor, different doorway, stairs, roof. Oh, this one has a window. They have windows for this one. That's nice. Alright, so I think we'll call it for today. Obviously, we're going to have to make another trip back over to the base to get some more materials that we need, and that's going to happen until we get ourselves set up here. Now, this machine, let me get next to it, doesn't require, it actually, at the other place, in our other factory line, we had the shredder, and we had three machines basically to get a piece of an ingot, including the foundry. But this one, you don't have to do any of that. All you have to do is stick the raw ore in, and it turns it into ingots. So it skips the middlemen, the other two machines, which is kind of nice. So if I had power and I could power this thing, I could throw ore in here and it would make the ingots for me. So that's going to be nice. And I'm excited to see what the other machinery does and how to use it and whatnot, and how you set a line up and all that stuff. That being said, if you like the video, hit the like button. Don't hesitate to leave a comment or a suggestion. Make sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed. It helps me out. I'm trying to hit that 1,000 subscriber mark, and by subscribing, you're really giving me a leg up. Also, hit the bell. You'll get a notification when we drop another video. Appreciate you watching, and I'm looking forward to the next episode so we can move ahead, and we'll see you in that episode. This is Crazy with Crazy Gaming, and we'll see you on the flip-flop. Bye now.